What's up, guys? We are live. We have a pretty good card in a few hours. We got UFC Saudi Arabia. We got Ikram versus Robert Whittaker, Ikram Aliskerov. And yeah, man, it's a pretty good fight. I think there's some good fights in this card. Sorry that we're going so late. Literally I'm going live and we have the fights in a couple hours. Yeah, let's just dive into this card. We'll do a little quick recap. Last week, I had a good week, 3-1 on my bets. Only loss was a split decision on Judy's, and then I went on Fugi, Brady, and parlay with Tyra and Casa. So that was nice. 4-1 my last 5 cards. So we're hot right now. Just want to keep it alive. Just want to keep it going. We got 4 bets this card, and yeah, all dogs. And let's get it. So first fight of the night, guys. We got, and I'm not going to get a lot of views since I'm going live very, very late, but just want to keep out doing this content. So first fight of the night, we got Long Ziao versus Wei Cheng Ho. This is a pretty close fight, kind of tough to call, man, really. Like, this is definitely one of the hardest fights to call on the card. I'm going to go with Lee for the win, but, I'm not betting this fight. I'm not confident. I think it's going to be a close fight, so I'm not even going to say it anymore, so I'm going to go with Lee. Next fight, we got Magomedov Gadzhiyasulov versus Brenton Ribeiro. Definitely got Magomed here. I think Ribeiro's a fade. I don't think he's that good. I think he has no chin. I'm not saying Magomed's going to be a contender or anything, but I think he's a lot better than him here. And yeah, I think that he's the better striker, and I think he's going to get him out of there, man. So give me Magomed for the win. Next fight, we got Kang versus Gafurov. I got Kang here, man. This is my first bet of the night. We got 2 units on Kang. At what line did I get him at? Hold on. 2 units on King at plus 110. Yeah, I think this is a good fight. He has a 5-inch reach advantage. I think that's going to be a big factor. I think he has a better cardio. I think Gafurov slows down in all of his fights. He has power, but I think Kang's more technical. I think Kang's going to throw more volume. And if Gafurov doesn't get him out of there early, I think Kang's just going to pick him apart, man. I get it. Kang lost last fight, didn't look the best, but I think Castanet is a lot better than Gafurov. Castanet actually beat both these guys. Kang's, 6 years older. I feel like that might be my only concern here. But, yeah, man, good leg kicks, good left hook. I think he's durable. And I think the cardio and the reach advantage are going to be big. And he's, like I said, a lot more technical. I definitely think he's the better grappler, too. I don't think Gafurov's going to be able to, hold him down. I feel like he could take him down, and Kang's gonna get right back up. And I think if he keeps on shooting and Kang stuffs, he's just gonna gas. So the card advantage is really big here, guys, for Kang. Good counter striker as well. So yeah, I think Kang's just gonna pick him apart. I think this is a great dog shot, man. I think he should be the favorite. I think a lot of people are sleeping on him because he lost his last fight and didn't look the best, but I think that he's better than Gafurov. So give me Kang. 2 units plus 110, first bet of the night, and let's get it. Next time we got Rinat Fakhretdinov versus Nicholas Dalby. What's up, Nick Alexander? Yeah, man, I love Brady, man. I'm going to keep on betting Brady, man. The guy's just a dog, man. I mean, I bet him versus Dana, and look what he did in the 3rd round. This is a 1-1 fight going 3rd, and you look what he did in the 3rd round. I mean, Brady is a dog. He's going to fight for your money. I'm not saying he's going to be a top 15 guy or anything. I mean, he has potential to be that in the future, but I think he's a good fighter, and I think he's going to beat a lot of these guys. So, he's a guy you want to bet on. He's durable, good cardio, and like I said, he's going to fight for your money. So, he's never out of a fight, dude. So, back on this fight, Rinat versus Dalby. I think Dalby's good, and he's been improving a lot, but I just think Rinat's going to be too much, man, especially in the grappling. So, I'm going to go with Rinat, but, I'm not betting this fight. Maybe it's a good fight to bet live, but I'll go with the favorite. We're not. Next fight, we got Muhammad Naimov versus Felipe Lima. This is a good fight, man. I'm not really that impressed with Naimov. I know he's, been getting some wins in the UFC, and he beat Wood last fight, kind of controversial. And then before that, he, knocked out the most chinny, fighter in the UFC. Lima's looked really good. He's going to be – I mean, both these guys are kind of small, man, for sure. But I think Lima's a better fighter, man. I'm going to go Lima. I don't like the line. It's a pick 'em, But I think Lima's going to get the job done. But I'm not betting this fight, guys. I'm staying away. Next fight, we got Nasrat Haqparast versus Jared Gordon. I'm going to go with Nasrat here. I think that, It's a great striker. I feel like he slows down in fights, but I still think that, he's good enough to beat Gordon. Gordon's issue is that he's chinny, but like Gordon could make this close, man. Like, I'm not trying to parlay Nasrat, at that line that he's at. I mean, I think Nasrat's going to win, but, Gordon's definitely improved from the old Gordon. I get it. His cardio, is a question mark in his chin, but, like, he's a better grappler, and his striking's pretty decent. So, but I'm still going to go with Nasrat for the win, but I'm not betting this fight. Main card, Johnny Walker, Volkan Oezdemir. This is a good fight. I've actually had a tough time with this fight as well. It's a pick 'em for a reason. I'm going to go with Johnny Walker. I just think that he's just going to catch Volkan, and I get it. Walker's chinny, but, obviously Ozdemir's been knocked out too, man. I mean, both these guys, obviously Walker's been knocked out a little more, but I just feel like the reach advantage, he's a lot bigger. I think Volkan, is going to rush and kind of blitz Walker, and Walker's just going to catch him with something crazy, man. So I'm going to go with Johnny Walker, man. I think that he's a better fighter right now, and I think Walker's going to catch Volkan Oezdemir. Next fight, we got the Pirate. We got Shara Bullet versus Mackenzie Dern's husband, Antonio Trocoli. I got Shara Bullet here all day. Don't think Trocoli's anything at all, so give me Shara Bullet. Next fight, we got Kelvin Gastelum, Daniel Rodriguez, D-Rod. This is my second bet tonight. I got 2 units on D-Rod. I think a plus 184. Let me just double check real quick. Yes, plus 184. I think it's a good fight, man. I don't know where Kelvin's head's at. I mean, the whole weight cut thing. He couldn't make 170. Said he had to do 185. He looked terrible today on the weigh-ins. He just looks like he doesn't want to be there, man. I get it. D-Rod's on a 2-fight losing streak, but I mean, the Magny fight. I mean, Kelvin lost to Magny as well, and Ian Gary's a great fighter. Gary will destroy Kelvin. I mean, this is all about the matchup, man. These are two strikers. I don't think Kelvin's going to be able to grapple him, and I do think that D-Rod, is a very technical striker, has a good jab, and I think he could definitely out-volume Kelvin. Like, Kelvin might have a little more power, but I think D-Rod's definitely more technical, like I said. And, I just think this is going to be a close fight. Two strikers. Give me the more technical guy, the guy that's going to throw more. And, man, D-Rod's good cardio. I mean, D-Rod's pretty durable, too, so I don't understand the line, man. I think it should be a pick 'em. So give me 2 units on D-Rod, man. I think he wants it more, man. I just don't trust Kelvin's head where he's at right now, man. This could be the last Kelvin, man. He could be hurt, bad weight cut, but man, I like D-Rod here. Winning a decision here, landing more, significant strikes. Next fight, Sergey Pavlovich, Alexander Volkov. I got 2 units on Volkov. I think is plus 174. Plus 176. I mean, these guys are friends. I feel like that, this could be a sparring match. I think this could be a close fight. I mean, I definitely think that if Volkov survives, the first round, he's going to win this fight. I think that he's definitely more technical than Pavlovich. I think Pavlovich, it's way harder, but I mean, Volkov can make this dirty, man. I mean, I think he can make some takedowns. I think he has a great jab, good boxing. He's very durable. Like I said, I mean, the cardio is a huge advantage here. I just don't understand all the hype on Pavlovich. Like, yeah, Pavlovich is a good fighter. I'm not saying he's not. Bet on him, multiple times. But we just still haven't seen how he looks like, man, after a couple minutes, man. So give me Alexander Volkov, weathering the storm, making this a dogfight, and getting the job done. And then main event, Robert Whittaker, Ikram, Aliskerov. My last bet is going to be on Ikram, 2 units. At plus 114. I think this is changing the guard. I think Whittaker is, still a good fighter, but especially with the opponent change, he didn't watch any tape on Ikram. I get it. He's a big step up. He's going from 2 jobbers to Whittaker, but even in the Costa fight, Costa had him hurt bad, man, and then just took his foot off the gas and gassed. I think Ikram, definitely has a big grappling advantage here. I feel like his striking has improved a lot. I think that he can catch Whittaker on the feet as well, man. I mean, Whittaker's, he's tough, man, but I feel like his chin is definitely, deteriorating a little bit. And I think a lot of people are sleeping on Ikram here. This is all about the matchup. I get it. Whittaker's probably better competition, but I think this is the perfect time, man, for Ikram, man, to get this job done. I think a lot of people are sleeping on striking, man. And like I said, obviously we all know he's the better grappler and stuff, but, I think Ikram's, it's his time right now. And I think he's a little faster, man. Good pressure, man. He's going to be in Whittaker's face the whole fight. And good right cross. And, man, I think Ikram's, going Gonna get some takedowns, but I do think that he's gonna hurt Whittaker on the feed, man. I see it, man. I see it. I see him knocking out Robert Whittaker. Give me Ikram, 2 units plus 114. So, to recap, we got the bets, 2 units on all of them. Kang, Rodriguez, Volkov, and Ikram. And then recap on the picks. We got Ikram. We got Ikram, Volkov, D-Rod, Shara Bullet, Walker, Nasrat, Lima, Rinat, Fakhretdinov, Kang, Magomedov, and we're gonna go with Lee. So there you go. What up, Nick? Yeah, I saw D-Rod. D-Rod looks in really good shape. Definitely a lot better than Kelvin. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't like how the fact that he didn't even watch any tape before Ikram. Like, Ikram is a very good fighter, man. He really is, dude. So, and I feel like Whittaker's going to be hesitant, man, because of the takedown. So, I think Ikram's going to catch him. So, all right. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, everybody. We'll be back for next week. We're going to next week's card. Let's get it. Can't wait for that card. Peace out, guys. It's all winning night tomorrow. Later, guys.